Some places on Earth look so strange, so colorful, or so impossible that people assume the photos must be fake. But every single place on this list is completely real. No filters, no editing, just our own planet doing something extraordinary. Here are 15 of the most unreal-looking places that actually exist. Number 15. Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in China. Thousands of tall, narrow sandstone pillars rise straight up out of the mist, some over 800 feet high. These very pillars inspired the floating mountains in the movie Avatar, and standing among them in person feels like walking through another planet entirely. Number 14. The Giant's Causeway in Northern Ireland. Nearly 40,000 tightly packed hexagon-shaped stone columns stretch out along the coastline, formed by ancient volcanic activity millions of years ago. The pattern is so perfectly geometric that it looks almost man-made, even though nature built every single piece of it. Number 13. Pamukkale in Turkey. The name means cotton castle, and it's easy to see why. Bright white mineral terraces cascade down a hillside filled with warm, shallow turquoise pools. Mineral-rich thermal water has been shaping these terraces for thousands of years, creating a landscape that looks more like snow than stone. Number 12. Fly Geyser in the Nevada desert. This one is a strange mix of accident and nature. It started when a well was drilled decades ago and never properly sealed. Hot mineral water began spraying out, and over time it built up into these glowing, multicolored mounds of green and red rock. Number 11. Abraham Lake in Canada. Beneath the icy surface of this lake, thousands of frozen white bubbles sit trapped in perfect layers. These are actually pockets of frozen methane gas rising from decaying plants at the bottom of the lake and freezing mid-rise, creating one of the strangest ice formations on the planet. Number 10. Lençóis Maranhenses in Brazil. From above, this looks like an endless desert of white sand dunes. But during the rainy season, thousands of crystal clear blue and green lagoons form between the dunes, creating a landscape that looks like a desert and an ocean got mixed together by mistake. Number 9. The Cave of Crystals inside the Nika mine in Mexico. Deep underground, giant selenite crystals stretch up to 36 feet long, some believed to have been growing for around 500 years. The heat and humidity inside are so extreme that visitors can only enter wearing special cooling suits. Number 8. Caño Cristales in Colombia. Locals call it the River of Five Colors. For a few months each year, unique plants growing on the riverbed turn the water bright shades of red, yellow, green, and blue all at once, making it look like a rainbow spilled directly into the river. Number 7. The Darvaza gas crater in Turkmenistan. Nicknamed the Door to Hell, this massive crater has been burning continuously since 1971 after a drilling accident caused the ground to collapse. At night, the orange glow lighting up the desert makes it look like a portal straight into the underworld. Number 6. Socotra Island, off the coast of Yemen. Because it has been isolated for so long, this island evolved completely on its own, producing bizarre umbrella-shaped dragon's blood trees found nowhere else on Earth. Many people call it the most alien-looking place on the entire planet. Number 5. Salar de Uyuni in Bolivia. This is the largest salt flat in the world, and during the rainy season, a thin layer of water transforms the entire surface into a giant mirror. The sky and the ground become almost impossible to tell apart, making visitors look like they're walking through the clouds. Number 4. The Wave in Arizona. This swirling sandstone rock formation looks like frozen ripples of red, orange, and yellow layered on top of each other like liquid stone. It formed over millions of years from shifting desert sand dunes, and access today is so limited that only a small number of visitors are allowed in each day. Number 3. Grand Prismatic Spring in Yellowstone National Park. This is the largest hot spring in the United States, with rings of deep blue, green, yellow, and orange spreading out from its center. The colors come from different types of heat-loving bacteria, each thriving at a different temperature around the edges of the spring. Number 2. Plitvice Lakes in Croatia. 16 terraced lakes connect through a chain of waterfalls, all glowing in vivid shades of turquoise and emerald green. Wooden walkways wind directly over the water, letting visitors walk within inches of some of the clearest, most colorful lakes in all of Europe. And finally, number 1. Meteora in Greece. Centuries ago, monks built monasteries on top of massive stone pillars rising hundreds of feet into the sky, seeking peace and isolation from the world below. Today, these buildings still appear to float above the clouds, looking less like something built by human hands and more like something out of a myth. From glowing rivers to floating monasteries, these places prove that our planet doesn't need any special effects to look completely unbelievable. Sometimes, reality is stranger and far more beautiful than anything anyone could ever invent.